Countries of the North have traditionally dominated the global economy. The United States, Canada, Western European nations, and Japan since the mid-20th century represented the vast majority of the world's wealth for decades, controlling everything from raw material exports and imports to commodity trading and capital flows. In the 21st century, the world economic model has changed, however. Led by China, developing countries have moved from the sidelines to center stage. Today, these nations represent 51% of global trade, and in a spectacular rise over the past 50 years, now account for 40% of world GDP. It is estimated that this percentage will increase to 55% by 2025. Between 2000 and 2012, global exports of commodities from countries in the South grew from 32% to 48%. During that period, agricultural and mining exports also increased, from 32% to 47%. South countries' share of total capital flows also rose, from 18% in 1970 to more than 50% in 2012. Asian economies are largely responsible for this increase, although countries such as Brazil also played a crucial role. This situation is evidence that the world is undergoing a paradigm shift, where countries of the South will become increasingly influential. The maximum expression of this southern growth is China, thanks in part to the role of its neighbors. South Korea, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Indonesia have made a qualitative leap in recent years, strengthening regional connections while increasing ties with international financial markets. By contrast, Latin America, which in 1980 had trade ties similar to those of Asian countries, continues to depend commercially on northern countries today. It has yet to forge regional alliances as powerful and competitive as those of Asia. This is reflected in the fact that Brazil is the only Latin American country that can compete with the Asian giants. In other words, the trade scenario in Asia has diversified considerably over the past 50 years, while that of Latin America continues to be essentially two-directional, first toward the United States and second toward China.